I definitely shouldn't be drinking and going out and stressing your body out, especially with, the meds that you're on and either the treatments that you're taking. But if I felt fine that day or I've been feeling fine, I would go out and maybe have a couple drinks, but not to get excessive.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends who drink, and that was one of the main things at the Shore House. And there was a little pressure to drink, but I said no anyway because, I care about my ostomy and my Crohn's disease, and I really don't want to get sick.
I think once they're 17, 18, for a variety of reasons, be it peer pressure or some others, they're in situations where they have alcohol available, and they want to know if that will affect their disease.
It's definitely not great with the meds you're on, but it's definitely a reality.
When things like drinking or drugs or anything like that, was around me in a sense of friends or people talking about it, I was never. I think a lot of people got a sense of my personality or who I was or what I believed in or some of my values, if you want to call them that, and I just told them no. I don't. I'm not interested in doing it.
I was never pressured. I had a very good group of friends at college, and they never said, "Oh, you need to come out and drink with us." And if I said no, then they said, "Okay, that's fine."
I think it depends on who you are around and who you're talking to. Luckily, the friends or the people that I associated with, was like, "Oh, you're weird," or it's what is that? No one ever. I was never outcast or anything like that.
Many of them have already had the conversation about you can't do it, you shouldn't do it, yada, yada, yada. And that goes in one ear and out the other.
What young people need to know is that providers aren't nosy for the sake of just finding out how much you drink. They're really weighing it into your care.
It's not just a social don't drink, but it's actually going to affect your disease process itself.
It's just be smart, make smart choices.